Hello, Scorpios. How are you? I hope you've had an awesome week so far. I apologize for getting your reading out so late. It's been a crazy week for me, personally. Just feeling a little on edge lately and didn't feel right to not give you all of the good energies. Welcome to Peaceful Valley Tarot, where we focus on your spiritual journey. I want to thank you so much for being here. And let's go ahead and get started and see what messages want to come out for you for the remainder of this week. For Scorpio, sorry if you hear my dogs, they're being crazy. The house next door is an Airbnb and it has been super busy lately. People in and out, and my dogs just love to see what's going on over there. Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know for the remainder of this week and into the weekend? What does Scorpio need to know going forward? What messages do you have for them, Spirit? For Scorpio, you guys have to let me know how the new moon in Taurus, and I believe Venus is moving into Gemini today. So you'll have to let me know how those energies are affecting you guys. Like I said, I've just been feeling incredibly anxious, kind of on edge. Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know? Get a couple more shuffles here for Scorpio. For my Scorpios, what do they need to know? What messages do you have for them? For Scorpio, please, Spirit. What does Scorpio need to know? You have the waiting game and patience. Spirit's funny. Okay. What are you having to be patient for, Scorpio? What are you waiting on? Oh, too many. Spirit, give me more on this, please, for Scorpio. It's too many. This one fell out. Firm foundation. Are you working on something, planting your seeds, waiting for it to come to fruition? Whether that's relationship, career. Give me more on this for Scorpio, please, Spirit. What do they need to know about this situation? What is Scorpio? Ooh, wow. Okay. You have movement, choices, and decisions. Shadow and rest and rejuvenate. Okay. I feel like you've had to be patient with whatever the situation is, however it resonates for you. Please keep in mind that this is general and it may not resonate for everybody. And in doing so, Spirit is essentially telling you to slow down and take time to work on those pieces of us that we may not want to look at all the time. Those darker inner pieces of us, right? And Scorpio is kind of good at that, honestly. Looking at those shadows, being in the shadows, right? And taking time to rest and rejuvenate, because I feel like after this period of having to wait and be patient, there's going to be movement. And in that movement, there's going to be different choices and decisions that you need to make. And Spirit's wanting you to have a clear level head about those things. So this patience, this waiting time the rest of this week is very necessary for you. Can I get some more information on this for Scorpio, please? Oh, okay. Power. Yep. And root chakra. Absolutely. They're just wanting you to get grounded and to sort through your feelings, sort through your thoughts, get clear on what it is you want going forward, what your intentions are. So that way you're able to make these decisions for your highest good, right? Advice on this situation for Scorpio, please. Advice on this situation for Scorpio, please. We have choose wisely. That's kind of just reiterating, right? To take the time that Spirit is currently giving you at this moment, right? Because things aren't, I don't see anything moving fast here. Take the time to really sit down with yourself. Connect with your higher self, your guides, whatever it is that you believe in spiritually, religiously, whatever that may be for you. To really go within, work on those shadows that you may not want to look at sometimes. Rest, rejuvenate, so that way you have the energies and you can move forward in whatever this is for you. Any other messages for Scorpio, please, Spirit? Any other messages for Scorpio, please? Moving on, transformation and spiritual strength. Absolutely. Okay, so Spirit's kind of just reiterating the same message. After this time of deep, intense, having to sit still and really focus on what's in front of you and not what's in the future, what's in the past, right? It has brought a lot of transformation spiritually, and moving on from old patterns, old habits, old ways of thinking, right? Really interesting read, Scorpio. Yeah, mental conflict just flew out. It's so easy for us to get up in our heads, especially when we're having to be patient and be still, and when Spirit's telling us to just hang on just a little bit longer, that something's coming. We don't know when it's coming. We don't know what it is, right? That's so difficult. I'm guilty of not wanting to be patient, wanting to rush things. But there's always a reason for that. There's always reasoning behind that. And right now, Spirit's just telling you, hey, it's for your own good. It's for you to slow down and take a look at things within. So that way you can make smarter decisions in the future. And truly stand in your power and be rooted in who you are and what you want out of this life, right? I think they're also telling you not to be in your head too much. Don't put yourself through a mental beating, you know. Don't beat yourself up about things. All right. Any other messages for Scorpio, please, Spirit? Any other messages for Scorpio? Yep. Accelerated motion and fulfillment of wishes. Yeah. So, like I said, after this time of having to be patient and waiting and doing the work that Spirit's kind of calling you to do at this time, I see that there's going to be forward movement, and your dreams and your wishes for what's next, this next chapter that you're going to be stepping into, will be fulfilled. That's beautiful, Scorpio. It's not easy to do the work. It can be pretty ugly, and you just kind of have to focus on you and just taking that next step, and just being patient at this time, and just kind of holding yourself back just a little bit. I know that's not easy. All right, I want to pull a Chakra Wisdom Oracle card for you guys after that. See maybe what in particular you can focus on during this time. Because Lord knows we have shadows upon ugly parts, upon nastiness inside of us, right? That we could always focus on. But sometimes it helps to kind of have a direction of what to work on. Otherwise, it can really feel overwhelming, and that can really affect our self-esteem or self-worth personally, right? So yeah. What does Scorpio need to know or focus on during this time? What would you like Scorpio to know or focus on during this time? 2 more shuffles here for Scorpio. What do you want them to know or focus on during this time? For Scorpio, please. For Scorpio, please. For Scorpio. For Scorpio, please. What do you want them to know or focus on during this time? For Scorpio, please. For Scorpio, please. Oh, too many there. Expansion. Yeah, exactly. That's what all of this is about. That's why we do the work, right? That's why we go within. That's why we look at those parts that we may not feel comfortable looking at, you know? That's why we sit with what we're feeling. And abundance just came out, right? So we can achieve this expansion spiritually and achieve abundance, whether that's within, whether that's materially in relationships, because ultimately what it comes down to is we can live a life by our own design. We just have to be able to go within and do the work, right? And change our perspectives, change our mindsets, heal, so that we can have this expansion and abundance, right? Any other messages for Scorpio? Any other messages for Scorpio? Anything else you want them to focus on during this time? Instinct, yeah. So do what you feel is right for you during this time, okay? Whether that's going outside, any kind of self-love, not this traditional, not this, whatever's hip right now, self-love, right? Whatever your soul is calling you to do, whether that's eating better, exercising, going outside, getting enough sleep, taking a nap, you know what I mean? Things that make you feel good. Trust your gut right now. Do what your soul and your body is telling you to do, and just focus on this next chapter. Focus on your expansion right now. I think that's what Spirit's wanting to tell you. All right, let's close this out with an angel oracle and just see what wisdom, guidance they have for you, Scorpio, for the remainder of this week, going into the weekend. Angels, spirits, guides, what do you want Scorpio to know? What messages do you have for Scorpio, please? For Scorpio, please. That is too many. For Scorpio, please, Spirit. That is too many again. Come on. For Scorpio, please, Spirit. For Scorpio. For Scorpio. There you have it. I don't think you need any other cards. Let your past go. I'm going to read this to you. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love, and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. Absolutely. And that can be a big part of your shadow work during this time, Scorpio, if that resonates. Spirit's just kind of saying it's time. You've done the work, you've processed it, processed all of the feelings and emotions that come with it, maybe the negative thoughts. It's time to drop it and let it go and move forward into this next chapter. And Spirit has kind of carved out this space and time for you to really do that. That's what that patience was all about, right? It's time to drop that, Scorpio. What a beautiful read, really. Like, I have goosebumps right now. That's amazing. I'm really feeling your energy. I know you've gone through, getting emotional. You've gone through a really difficult time. Ooh, Scorpio. And it's hard. It's hard to look at those shadows, right? But you did the work. And you're going to be moving into a new chapter. And I think that's just amazing. Oh, all right. Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for allowing me to connect with your energy. That was a beautiful read. Thank you so much for that. If you haven't watched any of my previous videos, I am newer to YouTube. My channel is newer, and I just ask that you please, please, please support me in subscribing, sharing, commenting down below. My intention is to just be able to collaborate with you and to connect with others in this community. And so I am so looking forward to being able to do that with all of you. And I look forward to connecting with your energy next week. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Take care.